As I said, it's a great privilege for me that I have two great yogis, one Jnana yogi and one Karma yogi, together on the stage, and also very distinguished persons in the audience who have held very high positions in government. And I'm thankful to all of you that you found time to come. I am here. I have written a book called Hindus Under Siege, The Way Out, and it's been published by Haranand, of whom Narendra Kumar is here. When I entered politics in 1970, as a member of the Jansangh, I had formulated my own ideology within the framework of the Jansangh ideology, as the country must move in the direction of market economy instead of socialism. It should have a balanced foreign relations instead of dependence on the Soviet Union. It should develop relations with Israel and China. And finally, that India needed a Hindu renaissance. The first two ideological planks are now mainstream in the country. The country has moved very rapidly to market economy, and we have now very much better relations with Israel and China. The country, however, is in dire need of a major renaissance in Hinduism, because today all the major threats the nation faces are targeted on Hindu society. And in my book, therefore, I have delineated four major dimensions of the siege in which Hindus find themselves in the question of how our Hindu icons are being debased and defamed. Even a Shankaracharya has been subjected to a false, bogus case. We have seen how our religion has been slandered in books, and even great people claiming to be great painters have painted our goddesses and gods in nude. And recently they have even put Lord Krishna in jeans and t-shirt. This is the kind of systematic defamation that is taking place. All the acts of terrorism that are taking place in the country today are directed at the Hindu society. Conversion that is taking place, religious conversion, that also is being targeted at the Hindu society. And finally, most important, as one can see from the seminal works of Dr. Bajaj, the demographic structure of India, composition of India is being systematically changed by illegal immigration, by conversion, and in fact by disregard of the family planning. So these dimensions require a response, and therefore I have listed 5 fundamental ways in which we can get out of the siege. And for that I said we need a Hindu mindset for victory to get out of this. In the new Dharma Yuddha that is likely to take place, the Kurukshetra of democracy, Gita teaches us, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanudhara, Yatra Sri Vijayo, Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. On the stage today we have the most prominent spiritual authority in India, and on the stage we have the head of the most and the biggest organization of Hindus, and therefore in one form I can say Lord Krishna and and Arjuna are both present here, and if they together decide, then Hindus will get relief, and the siege will fail and ultimate victory is ours. I have therefore discussed also the identity of India, and I said the nation should be known as Hindustan because we are a nation of Hindus and those others who proudly acknowledge that their ancestors are Hindus. The culture of Hindustan is like Ganga, where many rivers flow into it, but ultimately it remains Ganga. I thank the publishers for their efforts to publish it, to prepare the book, to my wife, Dr. Subramanian Swamy, for editing the manuscript, to Ms. Chandralekha and Mr. Jagdish Shetty for helping organize the visit of the Shankaracharya to this function, and most of all, I thank all of you for having come here. The Indian language editions of this book are under preparation and will be released in separate capitals of the state very soon. Thank you very much.
May I now request Shri Sudarshanji to formally release the book and Professor Swamy to present the copy to him for release.
जय जय शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर हर हर शंकर हर हर महादेव शंभो काशी विश्वनाथ गंगे